Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Quest for Glory for Shadows of Darkness, the Thief Path. Well, as you can see, we're in Mordavia. We just got done doing a bit of running around the forest, answering the riddles of the Lychee and rescuing a small shrub. But now we're going to go and enjoy a meal at the inn.
You hear movement on the other side of the... After a few minutes... You straighten... You get a fine meal of roast duckling a la garlic. They all turn to stare.
Yeah, no new conversation from the innkeeper, but
They all...
I think we should get something from the locals.
Look, here we are sitting around.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, actually, we don't get anything new from them.
They all... That didn't...
Actually, I was about to say, I think maybe we can get a little bit more out of Punny.
A voice from behind...
Welcome back! It's good to see you again. As a matter of fact, I just got some candy from my Aunt Jemima. Go on, have a piece.
You know you will be sorry if you do, and sorry if you don't.
And note how it's daylight here.
That's my auntie, always making me laugh when I'm blue. No, you're blue. That's right.
And now it's night. Anyway, greet the gnome.
Back again? We didn't say goodbye long enough ago as it is.
Anyway, talk about Baba Yaga.
What a funny world. You turned Baba into a frog, and she turned me into an ass. She is around here somewhere, you know. I just don't know where for sure.
Ask about joke.
You should have seen yourself opening the box. Would have died laughing. Shame you weren't there to see it. My best jokes, and nobody but me to laugh at them. I've lost my jocularity until I can find someone to remove this curse. I came to this backwood burg to find Baba Yaga and try to get her to reverse the curse. But I looked all over this place and I ain't seen her, so I'm stuck, dumbstruck, and out of luck. A worse curse for a funny fella like me there never worked. A gnome without a joke is like a donut without a hole. Nothing's missing, but nothing's there either. You don't want to mess around with Baba Yaga. She don't just get mad, she gets like major mad, and then she gets even. Not one to hold a grudge, at least not for long. I heard the word that Baba Yaga landed her hut somewhere southeast of this place. I did a lot of looking, but no finding. Just call me Punny, or Mr. Bones if you're gonna be formal. I'd be a whole lot better if I could get back my humor. It's embarrassing being a half-witted wise guy. Leaving so... Did you hear the one about the vampire architect? He designed the Vampire State Building. Always leave you laughing, I always say.
Well, I'll always leave.
You unlock the door. After some... You
Now this is kind of a tricky one to pull off.
After some...
I think it should be middle of the night at this point, and not quite. Actually, we'll try and sneak out and see if maybe we can get the other one to trigger.
The massive gate to this town is...
Ah! Remember her?
It is good to see you again. I hope you are enjoying your visit to Mordavia. You need to take better care of yourself, you know? It is very dangerous out at night. Why, you've been injured. Here, take this and drink it. It should help. I would be most displeased. I mean, sorry, if something were to happen to you.
That feels good. Just...
That is not suspicious at all. Anyway,
I bid you welcome to Mordavia. I hope you are enjoying your stay here. There. Now you have had an official welcome from your own official welcome woman.
anyway.
You tell her your name and a little about your adventures.
How fascinating. I have never met a true hero before. You must tell me more sometime.
And given that she seems to be a night person,
You adopt the tradition. No one sees...
well, maybe not.
You try out a few of your best lines on her.
You flatter me. It is nice to have someone as handsome and attractive as you say such things to me.
Alright, well, after that, let's go ahead and find out what her name is.
You may call me Katrina. And what shall I call you?
Anything you like, just call me.
The forest is a very dangerous place. Many monsters walk here, especially at night. Please, please be careful.
Ask about home.
I live in the castle north of town. It is a cold, dreary place, I'm afraid. I must go now. I hope we can meet again soon. I enjoy your company.
Before you can think to follow her, the young peasant girl has disappeared into the forest. No one sees...
Yeah, we'll head back to the inn in a moment.
You-
But I figure we get a little bit of training with the old favorite inn. And in case you're wondering, yes, you can still throw rocks at monsters to kill them from a distance in this game.
You def...
And they're still here drinking, none the wiser.
You want... After...
And they're still out here. Trust me, this will totally be worth it once we get this to happen.
After some... You want... After some... You're getting tired.
After all this resting. But, once it is middle of the night,
You have the feeling you are being watched. You see a small, hairy, sad-looking creature.
Not many big people see Domovoy. Most not look. You something special. Maybe so? You hero? Mordavia big hero need. Plenty powerful hero. Maybe you be soon. Learn much, practice much. Soon plenty big hero.
Anyway, what it is?
Domovoy am I. Domovoy I be. Over places Domovoy watch. Protect the inn, do I. By big people Domovoy not seen. You stranger are. Maybe hero, maybe not. Show myself to you I do. Speak to you I will. Maybe good things for people will you do. Maybe good thing for Domovoy you do, hmm? Some night soon, talk we will again. Domovoy good luck bring. Maybe Domovoy help you. You Domovoy help.
Ask about Mordavia.
Bad place here anymore. Good many years ago, but going very bad now. Many bad things here. You find out.
And where it lives.
In where I am living. In Domovoy am I. Luck I bring. Way things go now, think most luck bad.
And luck.
Things at inn not good. No people come. Innkeeper and wife very, very unhappy. Mordavia very, very sad place. Even Domovoy cannot help here. Oh, too much dark magic. Too much we speak, too much I talk. Sometime else we speak, sometime else I talk.
And he will give you a quest eventually, which I could complete now, but I'm not going to, just because I don't feel like trying to sequence break the game intentionally.
Maybe talk again. You come down other night. Maybe have much to say.
Oh, and in case you want to be really, really stupid as a thief...
It doesn't budge.
Ah, well, I thought you could try messing around with the cabinet while the
This
Domovoy is
cabinet
watching.
contains some extra plates, glasses, and silverware. There is also a beautiful and ornate doll on one of the shelves. It doesn't...
But yeah, I thought it was actually possible to have the
This door
Domovoy
leads...
set off the alarm if you try doing anything thiefy.
You seem to be having some trouble picking this lock. Suddenly, you realize what's wrong. It's hard to pick a door that isn't locked. That didn't do... You unlock it.
But instead, we're going to go and sleep out in the garden again. Because these visions do have a purpose to them.
You are flying in the very source of all magic. You are filled with power and the knowledge of how to use it. You create flowers dancing around you. Trees fill their branches with magical fruit as you touch them. You dance in a circle, and the very ground itself radiates peace and harmony. You sing the message of your heart, and the magic echoes around you a song of love and happiness. Then you realize that it is not you doing this. It was someone else, back in time. You hear that voice calling you again. Darkness surrounds you, eats at you. The voice calls out again, and you are afraid. It calls from the center of the darkness, drawing you nearer and nearer. The darkness sucks at you, pulling you towards the voice as it flays all warmth and life from you. You scream! You gradually wake, shaking off the shreds of dreams that cling to your memory.
Look, he is safely locked away. We should wait a bit to see if the gravedigger shows up.
Well, there you go. Igor's missing. That ties it. The little weasel never goes anywhere, for crying out loud.
Yeah, except when he's with that wacko, crazy, cuckoo doctor.
Why else would that gypsy be so darn close to town? He got a taste for meat.
It was a full moon outside last night, I'm telling ya.
Yeah, somebody's going to jail. Justice must be served, even for that little gravedigger.
Justice? We don't even know if a crime has really been committed. Just relax, go home or to the inn. The gypsy goes nowhere. We can decide what to do later.
But we...
Later, go home.
And yep, greet the people.
You say, hello, to the group.
Ah, the stranger. Have you heard that Igor was killed and we...
Will you stop saying that? We only know that Igor is missing.
But we already have Igor's murderer.
We have a gypsy, that is all.
Romani, thank you.
But you know that all gypsies are werewolves.
I do not know that, and neither do any of you. If you would stop listening to old wives' tales and start thinking, you'd realize only that the gravedigger is missing, and all else is in your imaginations.
You ask if you can help in the investigation. After all, you are a bona fide hero.
We already have the murderer.
We ourselves have solved this.
We are the heroes here.
Look, if you can prove one way or another what happened to Igor, I would be glad of it. I do not like blaming someone for a crime that may not even have been committed.
You're quick to be mad at me for no reason.
It looks pretty much as you'd expect.
Hold it, Slick. Don't you know what a werewolf is? A man who turns into a wolf.
Yeah, when he's sunbathing at night, you know? It's the full moon that does it.
Listen, the werewolf eats children, which don't make him all bad.
Igor was not a child.
He's somebody's child.
Yuri's daughter was eaten by one, huh?
No one knows what happened to Tanya. You cannot say she was eaten.
What else could have happened? I mean, we have the werewolf that did...
It'll break out of your little trick-or-treat jail and eat us all.
Hans, not one word about Tanya eaten by a werewolf will you make to Yuri. He and Bella have been hurt too deeply. As you are a man, do not open the wounds again.
Well, I'll tell you what, you suit yourself, pal. But at least they can be avenged now upon the werewolf.
Ask about Gravedigger.
The gravedigger's missing.
I mean, we looked everywhere. He's usually under my wife's bed.
We even tried to talk to that quack Dr. Cranium.
That ridiculous doorbell.
At first, we thought he might be lost.
Then we found the gypsy.
The gypsy did it. He toasted Igor.
Yeah, and then he ate him. Check his breath. It smells like Igor.
Poor Igor.
Ask about him.
I'm telling you, gypsies are werewolves.
Yeah, gypsies are all tramps and thieves.
Gypsies cannot be trusted.
I think we're fixin' to have one less gypsy around here.
Alright, well, let's talk to the reasonable authority figure, at least somewhat more reasonable.
It is none of your...
Perfect. The gravedigger Igor's been killed.
And we captured a werewolf.
Listen, I'm telling you, Igor's death must be avenged.
Go home. Just go home, all of you. You do not know the truth yet.
We're gonna make the little gypsy tell the truth, don't you worry.
Yeah, let's see how much lying he does after we take his teeth out by hand.
Dimitri, dude, listen,
No, you listen, all of you. There is nothing to be done until we know all the facts. Now go home and let me do my job, please.
Your job of standing in the window watching the town?
A gypsy was found right outside the town gates. We brought him here for questioning.
Why don't you have a bake sale, pal, and send away for a clue? Everyone knows that gypsies are werewolves.
Yeah, little Igor was somebody's Big Mac, and you want us to just go home?
that werewolf is a danger to us all. Think of our families and our mistresses.
Wait, what?
Do you think I would endanger the town by allowing him to escape? The gypsy is securely locked up. He will not get away. Werewolves are mere peasant tales.
Hey, we're mere peasants.
You want to see a peasant tale, pal? Look, we all know that werewolves are real.
Yeah, I saw the movie. They turn into wolves by the full moon.
They are harmed only by silver in wolf form.
Or wolf in silver
They're
form.
allergic to wolfsbane.
There's a poem about it, okay? Even a man who's pure in heart.
And says his prayers by night.
Enough! Enough! It is all hearsay and speculation.
May become a wolf when the wolfbane blooms.
Oh, that's beautiful. And the autumn moon is bright.
Or so the charming legend says.
But the Burgermeister?
I am trying to do the job to which I was appointed. I am trying to make certain that justice...
Justice! Justice schmustice, Einstein! Was it justice that little Igor was murdered and wound up the blue plate special?
Yeah, the murderer was caught, and I want to hit him. Let the punishment begin.
Right. Then we'll have justice.
Am I the Burgomaster or am I not? I have said all that there is to be said about this subject.
And finally...
The gravedigger was missing last night.
And we matriculated on down to the cemetery to search, see?
Yeah, but we didn't have far to go. Just outside town, we caught ourselves a werewolf.
Yeah, but we found no trace of poor old Igor.
Enough! Igor is missing. We do not know what happened to him. The gravedigger is missing, and the gypsy just happened to be near the front gate when we were searching for Igor. He is suspected of being a werewolf and of having eaten Igor. Come to look at the prisoner, or just to talk some more?
Well, I could do both.
It will take more than talk to set the gypsy free.
In such a small village...
And we can try talking to him.
The gypsy looks at you with disdain. The gypsy...
Alright.
You can talk to the gypsy yourself. He hasn't said much to anyone.
Yeah, he hadn't said anything to me either.
Sometimes I think Mordavia is cursed. We live with so much real and present danger that we start to imagine things and overreact. Just because some folks find a gypsy when Igor is missing, they blame the gypsy. Now everyone in town thinks the gypsy is a raving werewolf out to eat us all. They act like frightened fools.
I don't think it's an act.
I'm not certain what to do. I don't think that the gypsy had anything to do with Igor, but unless there is some real proof, the gypsy will burn. I can't leave the gypsy here by himself, yet someone needs to find out about Igor. Everyone else in town just assumes the gypsy is guilty.
And?
Igor is missing, and the townspeople seem sure that this gypsy is the cause. I am not so sure myself, but there's very little I can do until Igor is found. If you really are a hero, why don't you do something about this situation? Why don't you... Oh, never mind, just go.
Well, in fact, we will do something about this situation.
It is possible that the gravedigger is still alive. If you are going wandering outside of town, please watch for him. Calm down, everyone. Give me a little more time.
Yeah, well, that's all well and good, Gandhi, but we have waited long enough.
Yeah, he's right. I got first dibs. That gypsy's gonna pay.
That gypsy's gonna make Joan of Arc look like a piker. He's gonna burn at the stake.
Yes, yes. If I cannot find out what happened to Igor before tomorrow, you shall have your burning.
Thankfully, you do get 2 days to solve the mystery. And we're with Olga.
Have you heard?
Yeah, she has something to say.
Igor, the gravedigger, is missing. They say the gypsy did it. We may have a werewolf on a stake soon. So?
Tell all.
Werewolves are gypsies, no question about it. They change into wolves at night, eating anyone they can get. Nothing can kill a werewolf but silver or magic. So you be careful out in the woods at night, you hear me? The gypsy camp is not at all that far from here.
Actually, it's on the far northeast side of the forest, but that's neither here nor there.
The gypsy was right outside town. The very nerve of some people. No sooner did it eat poor Igor that it went off looking for someone else to chew on. Everyone knows how gypsies are werewolves. I don't know how I'll sleep with that beast so close. We should bury him as quickly as possible. And I told Dmitri that. Otherwise, who knows what will happen when that gypsy gets loose. We'll all be eaten. That is a bad place. Many a stranger.
Yeah, I think we got that one before.
You take... Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think we have just enough time to do one last bit of training, because this will be the last day that we put in the last bit of weights.
Your legs are... After some... Trying to be... After... You think you've done about as much stair-stepping as your body can handle.
Which is enough to get us to a whopping 356 strength. Not bad for a thief, especially since my agility is only at 317, but all this chatting has gotten our stats buffed up pretty well. I just wish we had a faster time of building stealth, but we are doing pretty well, all things considered. But I'm going to go ahead and stop here before we go talk to Dr. Cranium. But next time, we will get around to seeing justice done for the Romany Wanderer and prove that Igor is still alive. See you next time.